Welcome to another ESPN Honolulu Fan Friday Talk Story. I'm Dave Kawada with you, and today's guest is a member of a team that's very hot right now from the University of Hawaii women's volleyball team, Brooke Van Sickle, joining us. Brooke, thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule to join us.
Yeah, I got you. Thank you for having me on.
Was there any finals this week, or are you guys on any kind of a break right now?
No. Yeah, I actually just had midterms or like this week I have a lot of projects too. So it's been a tough week, but it's going.
Oh, for you, it's no problem because if you look at how you've done academically since high school, you've been like your entire career, you've been a scholar athlete, University of Hawaii scholar athlete. Even from high school, you're doing very well academically. And I've always wondered, like, to be an athlete takes a lot of time. To be a college student and do well takes a lot of time. What's kind of your little ingredient, if you want to give a tip to being able to balance everything so well?
Yeah, so being a student athlete, it's definitely a big thing to have a good like time management schedule. So I like to use a planner all the time. So like I'll have like extensive like read this on this date at this time, like very extensive. Yeah, because it's like with practice and everything, like it takes up a lot of time and just like, outside things of school and volleyball. So it's definitely good to organize your day for sure.
Oh, I can imagine. Planners are great. Now, as far as for volleyball, like when is practices normally in the afternoons, or is it sometimes like I've heard some teams have practice like some ungodly hour at 6 a.m. Do you guys do some of that too?
That's off season. Yeah, we did. Yeah, 6 a.m. practices. But right now, since we're in season, we get to practice at like later in the day, so like 4 p.m. kind of
Hmm.
time. But definitely on travel days, though, we still have to do 6 a.m. So, personally, I don't like 6 a.m. because I like sleeping. But gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, I hear you. In college, I could barely get up for an 8 a.m. class. Now, you're a second generation Hawaii student athlete because your father, Gary Van Sickle, played men's volleyball back in the late 80s, and your mother played at HPU volleyball. So you got volleyball in your genes. You were born in Hilo. About how old were you before your family moved to Washington?
I think I was like first grade. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I used to go to Makakilo Elementary School. So I
Oh,
kind of
way
remember a
shout
little
out
bit of
there.
it. Yeah, so like that was fun. But yeah, so we moved when I was younger, and then we just like visited all the time um, when I got older. But yeah, so it's good to be back for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. And you kind of had this kind of interesting way of getting back here. You initially went to University of Oregon, then transferred back here to University of Hawaii. But you're from Battleground, Washington. First of all, I love the name of that town. But if for someone who's going to go, "Hey, I want to go to Battleground," describe it for me. What's kind of either the thing to do or place to go? How do you describe the town?
So my town's a little small. It's like on the outskirts of Vancouver, Washington. Um, it's definitely a lot of like space. We have like really pretty rivers and like nature areas you can go to. So that's really nice. Yeah, pretty much Washington. We're known as like the evergreen state. So you're just gonna get a lot of greenery and like trees and nature, which is really nice. But I mean, there's a lot of rain, but it's not bad. Summers are fun for sure. So.
People from Hawaii tend to think Pacific Northwest, Washington, Oregon, that they make it sound like it rains 7 days a week. But really, is it like that? I mean, or
Uh,
is that just this really naive look at that area?
No, it definitely does a lot. I think it's like starting fall. Sorry about the dogs.
Oh, no,
I have
no.
neighbors with dogs. No. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it definitely rains a lot for sure though. Pretty much all of fall it rains, and then winter break it kind of snows maybe for like 2 weeks, maybe, and then all of spring. Yeah, typically until like April. Then it starts getting sunnier, or like sometimes maybe like March or May. But um, yeah, definitely gloomy for sure.
Oh yeah, that's no problem. And that's from Hawaii. Love the opportunity for snow and stuff. Um, I mentioned about your parents having been great volleyball players themselves, high level players. When did you kind of know that your mom and dad were high level volleyball players?
Um, I mean, growing up, I was always like watch them play. But I didn't really know like they're kind of just like I guess like humble. Yeah, they never really talked about themselves. They're just kind of like, okay, like, do you want to play volleyball? They're like, we'll help coach you, and then pretty much like that. And then when I got here and stuff, then like they started like telling me more about like, their college or like everything. So then I started getting more of an idea. But yeah, they didn't really talk too much.
Did you ever see any highlights like of your dad playing at the University of Hawaii back then?
No, I haven't because I like don't know how to get like a hold of any video or anything, but I've definitely heard stories from a lot of people before, like how back in the day, like my dad's team, they would wear like bright colors and they'd be like, super fun. Like they look like football players because they're so like ripped and stuff. But then they would, I heard about all those stories. So it was like really cool hearing it from like a bunch of different people. Um,
Yeah, that era they used to wear the shorts that were all, bright and colored,
yeah.
I think Jams was their sponsor or something like that or whatever. Did you know that your dad used to wear the hair long in the back? Did you ever see pictures of that?
Yeah, I have seen a picture of that. Yeah, we have one in our house. Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
oh, good, good. Okay, then you know about that. That's not a surprise. We're talking with
Yeah.
Brooke Van Sickle, outside hitter for the University of Hawaii women's volleyball team. Let's talk a little bit about the team because my goodness, it's the team is on a good run, winner of the last six ever since Big West Conference started. You guys have, uh, won every team. You got two teams coming up this weekend, but everyone kind of likes to know, and you can tell me how is the team different from the first game? And teams will improve. What would you say is different from the first game until now?
I definitely feel like we're more comfortable as a team. We definitely had a lot of new people coming into the season, so it got a little bit taking used to like playing next to each other and like learning how to play with everyone. Um, for sure, yeah, comfortability, and I mean, I guess first game jitters are out now. Now that we're like keep progressing through the season, we're definitely more confident for sure as a
Uh,
team.
How about you? Like, how have you developed, would you say, from opening of the season till now?
Um, Definitely, I feel like individually, just knowing how to like stabilize more. I feel like keep more like a good headspace, like mentally for myself when I'm playing. So yeah, definitely like okay, so what? Like someone blocks you or whatever, and it's just like all right, let's go for the next one type of thing. So it's always like next point, which is like yeah, what I'm still learning to do.
Mm, yeah, no, I mean, no doubt. I mean, it takes those kind of things take some time. Now, I mentioned earlier about how you went to University of Oregon first, then you transferred to University of Hawaii. What were some of the thought processes in terms of why you decided to transfer to Hawaii?
So pretty much, originally I chose Oregon because it's more like I consider it like more of a college feel, like very like college town type of feel. So during the transfer process, when I was studying with Hawaii, is I wanted to be surrounded by like a culture that like everyone is very like nice and like family
Mm.
oriented and very caring, and I knew that I could get it here in Hawaii. So and definitely it helped too because like with my parents being from here and just like kind of remembering a little bit from when I grew up, I definitely liked what I've experienced in the past and just like hearing all my parents' stories. So definitely it was a great decision to like transfer here for sure and be able to experience Hawaii and the culture and everything as a younger adult. So definitely happy for sure.
Well, I mean, everyone's glad you're here for one thing. I mean, team is doing so well, you're doing so well. And let's not fail to bring up the fact that you also play beach volleyball. And we're just talking about how you can play a sport on a team, do well academically, but you're also actually playing on another team, which means you're playing, training year round. And I know the biggest question is always, what do you yourself have to kind of adjust from playing indoor volleyball to playing beach volleyball? What is it that you got to suddenly adjust physically or mentally when you switch sports?
Definitely physically, just moving in the sand's really tough. Definitely like having to get sand legs. It takes like probably like 2 weeks. Yeah, I definitely have to change like my jumping approach, like just like my mindset too. Indoor, I feel like it's very like, okay, jump high, hit hard, and beach is more like strategic where you don't have to hit all the time. And if you do hit all the time, like I tend to, you get really tired after the first set. So it can be a little rough, but yeah.
Is there either one of those that after you graduate you want to maybe pursue both, one or the other?
At the moment, I'm thinking of trying to go play overseas for maybe like a year or two, depending just like how my body feels. And then coming back, yeah, future plans. I want to continue to live in Hawaii, and then possibly train to try out the ABP. Yeah,
Oh,
that's my goals, but we'll see how it goes. Take it day by day.
what's your major, by the way?
So I got a bachelor's degree in economics, and now I'm actually in a graduate program for Scheidler. It's like the marketing or master's of science in marketing management. So doing that currently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because actually your college career was pretty lengthy because you had a medical red shirt when you're at Oregon. So you're there for technically 3 years,
Yeah.
right? Then you came
Yeah.
here and then you had the pandemic year. You've graduated. Now this is your athletic senior year, but now you're in, I mean, is graduate school harder? What do you think?
Most definitely. Yeah. Like I knew it was gonna be hard, but like, and I knew I wasn't gonna have like that much time, but like it's rough for sure. Yeah, my time management, I definitely had to be on top of that for sure because it's way more extensive with all the readings and projects and like all of this. But yeah, it'll be worth it though. So.
Oh man, that's you're so your parents must be so proud of the many things that you can do and you can do so well. By the way, this weekend is the first weekend with fans being able to come and watch you guys play. If I mean the rule seems to change like every 30 minutes or something, but right, fans are allowed. I think this weekend.
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. Yeah, if fans can come, that'd be great. Yeah, for sure. I just don't know.
So,
I'm,
any plans for your parents coming over, like senior night and all that kind of stuff?
yeah, my parents are planning to come for senior night for sure. Maybe another home game, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
Oh, I'm glad. I mean, it was good to see them, and I'm sure they'd be happy to come on, catch up with some old friends and things
Oh,
of that
most
nature.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to try this with you. Okay, and because it's you're a volleyball player. I call this game quick sets. So these are just these questions I'm going to ask, and you got to be just quick response, top of your head.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here we go. Um, so here we go. This is called quick sets, and if you're another sport, I'd have to call it something else. But quick sets. Okay, first question. What is your favorite movie?
The proposal.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite singer or group?
Rihanna.
Hmm. What is a phrase or word that your head coach, Robin Amo, always says?
Play off blocker defense.
Okay. Um, you usually have cravings to eat what?
Um, shoot, chocolate chip pancakes.
Ooh, yes, indeed. TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram, for sure.
Text or Snapchat?
Definitely texting. Not like Snapchat person.
Okay. Um, Netflix or Hulu or Apple TV?
Neither. I would go with Crunchyroll. It's like a anime subscription account.
Ooh. Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a new one. I gotta write that one down. There's a new category for me. iPhone or Android?
iPhone. Yes,
Halloween's coming up. I would want to dress up as.
Jasmine, Princess Jasmine from Aladdin.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, with the long hair, I thought it'd be
There
a good
you
idea.
go.
So,
Exactly, exactly. Who is an idol, a role model, or a mentor?
my parents, for sure.
Terrific. And not that you have any time because you're doing so many things, but if you had the time, you would binge watch what?
Uh, One Piece. It's again an anime show. I
Nice.
started it, I haven't been able to watch it. So,
Oh, good. Well, at least at some point in between indoor and beach season, maybe you can squeeze some time in. All right. Last thing, give me a little peek into this weekend's games. You got Cal Poly and Bakersfield. Bakersfield. What's kind of the strategy going in against those two teams this weekend?
no matter what, for sure, it's definitely as long as we win serve and pass, we'll do fine. We'll do great. So, pretty much, yeah, going to this weekend, yeah, hopefully we can pass well, serve well. Um, Definitely, we're going to focus more on our blocking, especially me myself, because I tend to chase, but we'll definitely stay low and tight so we can get more blocks for sure.
Ah, terrific. Well, Brooke, I want to thank you so much for taking some time to be on our ESPN Honolulu Fan Friday Talk Story. Good luck this weekend, but also good luck for the rest of the season. We're all rooting for you. And congratulations, good luck to you as you kind of coming to the point of concluding your University of Hawaii career. And good luck in everything that you do.
Thank you so much.